Hello everyone and welcome back to FilmBook Review, an official YouTube channel of FilmBook, featured in Google News, IMDb's news desk, and a member of the Critics' Choice Association. FilmBook is an entertainment industry news website that reports on the film and television show industries in the United States and across the world. Today on FilmBook Review, I will be reviewing the film Sorcery, a movie that screened at the 2023 Sundance Film Festival. Sorcery is directed by Christopher Murray, written by Pablo Paredes and Christopher Murray, and stars Valentina Velez-Cailao, Daniel Antivelo, Sebastian Hulk, Daniel Munoz, and Daniel Antivelo. This is a Sorcery movie review, and there will be spoilers. If you like our movie reviews, please like this Sorcery film review, as that helps us out with YouTube's algorithm, and consider subscribing. Once subscribed, click the bell notification box, and you are all set. Please also consider becoming one of our patrons on Patreon at patreon.com/filmbook. And now, the Sorcery movie review. Filmmaker Christopher Murray's Sorcery is set in the 19th century on Kilo, an island that makes for one of the most disturbing backdrops for a movie in recent years. That may be a compliment to the director because the unsettling events that occur during the course of the picture need that type of setting to flourish. In Sorcery, the leading role is played to perfection by Valentina Velez-Cailao. She plays a teenager named Rosa who ends up seeking vengeance for the death of her father. The film's title is a bit misleading, as although there is some sorcery to be found here, you won't find a lot of enticing magic here, but rather bleak spells which serve the plot's purpose, but won't bring anything too exciting to the table regarding witchcraft. This film is more of a character study than a horror film, although there are horrific elements in it. Rosa is a housekeeper who prays as a Christian, but she is not seen as a true equal by some of those surrounding her in the movie. This movie's plot kicks in as a German sheep herder named Stefan finds out that his sheep are dead. Rosa's dad is killed by dogs as retribution for the loss of the sheep. Rosa is overcome with turmoil and despair and fails to get any help from the local mayor. Animals, dogs, can't be arrested. What's Rosa to do to deal with her grief? It seemed the punishment Rosa's dad was given was extremely harsh, but that is the catalyst for the plot to further develop. And develop, it does. Pretty soon, Rosa meets a much older sorcerer of sorts named Matteo, who forms a bond with her and helps her cope with her tragic circumstances. Through her involvement with Matteo, Rosa starts to realize the significance of justice as the movie's plot develops further. In the interim, some German boys disappear, making the key characters in the film wonder what happened to them. In between plot developments, there are a lot of richly detailed scenes which ably convey the time period the film is set in. Though dark and gloomy, these scenes accurately convey the period the movie is set in, for better or worse. Sorcery is anchored by the performance given by Valentina Velez-Cailao. She doesn't give a showy performance, but it's a solid one. She quietly carries her character's inner rage and sadness while hoping to find some sort of purpose and fulfillment in her solemn and intense life. While director Murray gets a performance by Cailao that could catapult her to stardom, some of the other actors in the movie turn in wooden performances. Hulk is appropriately over the top in his pivotal role here, and Antivelo gives his character some real subtext, but a few of the other second fiddle players feel stiff, and their roles suffer a bit as a result. Almost any sort of revenge movie should have a moment of recognition where vengeance is finally taking precedence. I'm not sure Sorcery, for whatever reason, allows this scenario to truly take place in the picture. The violence that occurs feels very realistic, and there is a lot of tension the movie produces in the latter scenes of the film that is rather effective. There's simply no moment where we feel the fulfillment we are expected to feel in a film such as this one. There also is the whole concept of Matteo's wisdom regarding the particular sorcery which is found in this movie. Basic revenge cliches don't quite seem to fit into his principles. There are a number of heavy-handed political statements which Sorcery may be trying to make. I would rather judge the film on its artistic merits that delve too deep into those details of the film which are not fully developed enough to warrant substantial criticism. Sorcery is still a well-made picture with a great turn by Cailao. There's not much in terms of plot which would make the story stand out from a pack of similarly themed movies, but it will hold your interest for a while. It has a unique filmmaking style, though, which is welcomed in a time where movies try to imitate others. This one is, visually speaking, a bit different from the rest, for better or worse. And that brings us to the conclusion of this Sorcery movie review. I would love to hear your thoughts on it below in the comments section. If you liked what you heard during this review, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Please also visit and subscribe to our podcast channel at FilmBook Podcast and our trailer and reaction channel at FilmBook Trailers. If you would like to get FilmBook's articles delivered to your inbox, sign up for our free daily newsletter in the description at film-book.com. Thank you for viewing, and you can watch one of these reviews next.